What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear here in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you don't know what we do here at RDR, you can find a couple different ways. This YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Follow Crispy as well. You can look at our website, rdrgear.com, and our Facebook and Instagram page where we post a lot of the pictures of the custom wraps we do, Kydex gear, belts, K9, all that good stuff. Let's talk about a pretty cool, unique gun. And the theme of this month are going to be pistols that I've never owned, never shot, just borrowed, bought first time. And a lot of these guns I didn't get to the range and pre-shoot or do anything with them. I just grabbed them, took them today, and it's all kind of virgin organic content. The Sig Legion series pistols, I have never owned one, nor have I ever shot one. I did own the Sig single action 226 SAO, and SAO is single action only. The original 226 version that was non-Legion, the plain 226 SAO. When I left Florida, that was one of the guns I had to get rid of because I just needed to trim down the pile that I had back then. So the 229, a little bit of history. The 229 has been a pistol that has been in federal firearms service or federal law enforcement service for many, many years. Secret Service on down, all the federal side. And the 229 is a very wide, very heavy trigger pistol. There are still people who love it today. Me personally, I did work an EP gig for many years that they gave us 229s to carry, and it was the one gun I couldn't call on. I just had a very, very difficult time with it, especially in the double action. It was a very hard gun for me to get qualled on. So long story short, I just was never a fan, and once I got rid of it, it was good riddance. But the Legion is a very unique pistol. As I mentioned earlier, this is a single action version, meaning that there's no double action, no single action trigger. Hammer cocks back just like a 1911, safety on, gun is ready to go, drop to safety, gun fires. Very cool features of this pistol. These are the gray guns, triggers with a short reset. And when I mean short, they are very short. If you guys kind of look at this trigger here and watch the reset, that's it. And we're back on the wall, right? And you'll see this break. It is very, very short, very crisp, very, very easy to shoot. I personally like the way they designed these paddles for the single action safety. They come off, they land on the hand very comfortably, left or right hand, you're gonna get that every time. They're very audible, very tactile, very easy to get on because they're wider in shape than a traditional 1911. They're kind of like a flat that was stretched out to a point, and so they're a little bit wider and they're beveled on the insides here. They're very comfortable in the hands when you get up very high on the pistol. So I really do like the design of how they do that. The G10 grips are super cool. They're very, very tactile, very, very good in the hand. They got the Legion logo there. The weird one for these, let's talk about holsters. If you are a holster maker and you have a customer who has a 229 Legion, and you try to use, say you're using blue guns, right? And use a 229 blue gun, there's a very high probability it's not gonna fit because of the way the slide thickness is. That's one of the reasons why we don't offer anything for the Sig series outside of a 226 and P320s. The 229, there are so many variants of this pistol. The Standard, the Equinox, the Legacy, the list goes on. Sig is notoriously known for changing features of a pistol just enough to where the current accessory market is blindsided. No one knows why. One of the things that, most recent, the X5 Legion. Going from the P320 Legion to the X5 Legion, and then, it's a quarter-inch longer in the slide just to make a change. It's something they do, and there's very little communication on it. And so a lot of the accessories market sometimes has a hard time, and it's frustrating because you're not be able to catch up. And then you just like, screw it, we're just done. So for us, 229, nothing. So, but I do like the pistol a lot. It shot very well today. When I was at the range, we had a little hiccup with the dot We don't have it anymore. I don't know what that was. That might have been user error for me. I don't own a Romeo one. I've done some reviews on them. I do like the clarity of the dot. It's super crisp, super clean. But so today I was shooting mostly through the irons. But it was a pretty inclement day today. We had a lot of wind, a lot of snow, you know, so that might have been just cold fingers trying to get these buttons to work. So, but long story short, I definitely like the pistol. It's one of the reasons why I think that just, if you have a red dot, keep it on. Don't mess turning it down. Don't worry about battery. Just put it in your rotation of battery change. Don't be, you know, worry about covers on them. They're not going to die within a week or 2 weeks or a month or whatever, right? Turn it on, set it to your brightness setting. If you get up in the morning, start your day, adjust your brightness, get that squared away, holster up, be on your day. Don't be powering down 100%, powering up to whatever. Just put them on, leave them on. You're not gonna hurt it. So the only thing I don't like about the pistol, and this is something that I found in my other one, is how close the slide stop is to this safety, right? The safety is pretty thick, right? If you guys can kind of see the side profile here, it's a pretty thick safety. So when you look at trying to get to the slide release, right? Safety went on, right? The safety is down. It's a very difficult, I have to change my hand grip to get to the slide stop. So I have to really kind of change my gun. So I'm down here, I just don't have leverage because right now I'm hitting the safety. So I have to kind of change my hand grip to more get a inside of my thumb to get up on and then drop that slide. Right, so that's the only, you can kind of see it here as well, right? You'll see how close they are. And when you, right now, this rear safety is higher than the slide stop. And now, if I put it on safe, I'm completely in the way here. So putting the gun back on safe is not the solution. So again, if you're gonna have one of these guns, you really gotta kind of work doing here and go off the slide. That's really the best way to circumvent that. So again, that's my only one complaint. And the other, you know, it's not a complaint per se, but these do take the Sig enhanced magazines. These are a little different than a regular 229 mag. So that's another Sig thing. When they made these guns, I think the Equinox, the Scorpion, a couple other ones, the Elites had these weird, they're different magazines. And so again, you're gonna have to make sure that if you're gonna get this gun, make sure you source magazines. You have 3 to 5, and that'll get you set up. But I was very impressed with this pistol. The level is how well this trigger feels and shoots. This would be a very big contender for me if I was talking to someone and they were gonna look at like a C2, like a 2011, compared to this option. With it being a single action only pistol, you have, I think it's 15, excuse me. So same as a C2 price point. The 2011 is going to be slightly higher, but it's very close. So again, and you have a red dot compatibility. You could run a Delta point on this. You could run the Romeo 1. You can conversion plates, etc. Whereas, and same thing on a Stacatto. But in the package, size, weight, trigger, single action only, this is a great comparison and a great alternate to going to a 2011 pistol if you wanted this type of trigger. So again, this was like a customer who lent this to me this week to make a holster off of. Like, yeah, go ahead and do a review on it. I'd never seen one. I've always heard about them. I've seen 226s, but I've never really got my hands on a 229, and so it's kind of unique to see. I'm very impressed with the pistol. They are not cheap. But I'm really impressed with how well this thing shot today. And again, we'll probably maybe look at one of these in the future, but very well done, Sig. I like the Legion. I like the trigger. I like the safety designs. And as dot, of course, nowadays you can get any plate you want. My only hiccup was trying to use slide stop. So only thing on that would be a training thing, where instead of using slide stop, you would just use come over top, rack the slide, off the optic, off the slide, however you want to do that. So as always, guys, we post 2 to 3 videos every week on gear that we borrow, gear that we buy, gear that we review, gear that we manufacture. Until next time, be well, take care. Have you seen Karate Kid? You have not seen Karate Kid. Do you know who Mr. Miyagi is? Crispy, I'm asking you a question. Do you know who Mr. Miyagi is? God damn. Have you seen Karate Kid with Jaden Smith in it? Will Smith's kid. You have seen... Wow. Jesus. All right, guys, if you guys follow Crispy Visuals, make sure... Send Crispy links to find movies to educate him. Granted, he wasn't born when Karate Kid came out, right? Every day he ceases to amaze me in regards to his lack of movie knowledge.